And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Let's go, D.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Bang out, bang out, bang, bang.
Now Wilson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
All right, keep me honest here, Brandon. So they decide not to run the football again. They had 2 shots to try and pick up the first down, probably fairly easily on the ground. Now it's 4th down.
And we'll see if those decisions come back to haunt them. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Penny. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
15 line it. 15 line.
I got you. Switch, switch, switch.
61, matchbox lights.
Kill.
On 1st down, Henry. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 41, Tannehill. And this one complete to Smith. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. They keep it with Henry on first down. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
70, Indy.
On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
Ready?
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
Look, squeeze. Hard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
And no go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. He's got a man complete. And finally, he goes out of bounds right at the 35-yard line. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go, defense. 12. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check 50. Check 50. Go. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4.
Hey.
Check 24. Check 24.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
You ain't going nowhere. Bang, bang, bang.
That's it.
Bang, bang.
Alert, alert. Hey, zero.
Here's Wilson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming.
One left.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike.
Good job right there.
It's a party now. What? Mike's 50.
Alert.
54.
To throw is Wilson. Going to throw again. That is caught inside the 5. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Mike 5-4. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Again, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey.
Check tight. Check. Fresno.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line. Green 80.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the out.
Go.
Mike
36 power.
Mike 54.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Check 37.
Green 80.
Now Wilson on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll run on first down. Henry, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. It was Jaron Reed who got him down. Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill will get this complete to Batson. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Come to my world. X3, 218, chopper. Kill, turn up. Sit up. Ready.
They'll run with Henry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Greystone travel. Ready to go. Let's go.
Now it's Henry. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6.
Go.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
6-6, bullet high.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Watch twins. Watch twins.
Here's Wilson to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
On first down, Procise. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Mike 54. Friday. Just right.
Now on second and 13. Wilson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 48 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown of the night. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, of course, in a quarterback, the number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, it got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. Here's Tannehill. It's caught. Michael Pruitt. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. It's caught. Smith. Touchdown, Titans. Jonnu Smith, 38 yards. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Lewis will get the handoff. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they couldn't be happy that they were having to stop a 2-point conversion because that means they gave up a touchdown. But a little solace there. You saw some good gang tackling, stacking him up before he can get to the end zone.
We talk about offensive units putting in more 2-point period sessions in practice. Defensively, do you do the same?
Absolutely. You have to because you never know how aggressive these offenses are going to be in games nowadays.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Joker. Big ass. Mike 55. Let's go.
Mark that.
55 to Mike.
Now Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hatchet. Gun. He's 14. Let's go double count right here. Double count.
On third down, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
This is Penny. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. A terrific run there by Penny. 59 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Penny. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
I know he might be a little winded after that previous long run, but now you're in goal-to-goal situation. That changes what you do defensively, and it worked for them on that play.
Maybe trying to reward him after that long run. We'll see if they go back to him again on the ground.
14.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check 9.
Wilson on the keeper. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. And the Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
Check 3. Rush in. Cut.
Mike's 54. You run.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Russell Wilson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Coming to you.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
Tannehill now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill, and the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Tannehill throwing again. And he hits the running back, Dion Lewis. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
55's my guy, 55. Get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Four down.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And an alley to run. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Check.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. To throw is Wilson. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. Myers connects on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 38, Titans 6. Jason Myers to kick off 4.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Shoot.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. One last throw here for Tannehill. And finding Pruitt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So the victory here for Seattle. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.